I'm at Portland Nursery on Stark Street, and I'm in their beautiful courtyard. You really have to pay attention to this lovely area. We have a fountain. There's really lovely settings. Your company does a beautiful job here.
Thank you.
Really pretty.
Thanks.
So today we're going to talk about Sarah's favorites. I think that that's kind of fun because for this time of season, it's nice to give your opinion and what you like to plant and what you like to see.
Yeah, we were pulling together some stuff, and it was like, well, these are the things I like. So this is kind of what we've got.
Excellent.
I'm pretty obsessed right now with the color that we have on these Catinus and the Physocarpus, that really dark color. And so if we start with those, one of the most common questions we get about the Catinus is, how do I keep it from, it's also called smoke bush, so how do I keep it from getting that smoky flower and just kind of getting out of control? And
they do get big, for sure.
I'm not going to say ugly, but it doesn't look kept by any means.
Right, and you need to manage it a little bit.
Much more attractive when it's more compact. So the way to do that is to really just hack it back in the spring.
Okay.
And it'll kind of keep its shape a little bit better, and the flowers won't get so crazy. You can also cut back the Physocarpus pretty hard as well.
Yeah, that is nice, because sometimes we love the big shapes, but they get too wild. So, and I bet you could do it in the fall too. So maybe you have 2 times to do it in case you forget to do it in the fall.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I picked this Echinocloa here.
Pretty.
Because I think it's a really low maintenance plant that adds a lot of contrasting color and texture to the garden. These all have some different shade and sun requirements, so you'd have to pick what's right for you, but I think the combination of the chartreusey green with the darker color is really amazing. You throw some red flowers in there seasonally, it would just pop.
That is nice.
And so actually we have a Camellia over here, which we have a bunch of in right now. Those are a great evergreen shrub, and they've got the winter blooms, which is really hard to find. So a red Camellia in this kind of combination could be really nice as well.
That is nice. And really, I love that you have 2 different kinds of forms. You have this one that's, you could even train on a fence, and then you have a shrub form. So that's really nice. People can really use it in a lot of different applications.
Yeah, it definitely is, I don't know, a plant that can serve a lot of purposes.
Definitely, definitely. And then what are these ones on the end here?
So these are Hebes. These are some of my favorites, and it seems like a lot of customers really adore their Hebes. They're not the most winter hardy, so people, come in sad sometimes in the spring when they've lost theirs, but there's so many different varieties. You can really tell a Hebe by the symmetrical leaves that it has, and
there's so many different forms too.
There's a bunch.
This one doesn't even look like a Hebe. It looks like a heather. It's really neat. And so you can even put these in containers, don't you think?
You can, yeah. They would be great for that. And they're really nice for a small evergreen shrub that's going to, or something that's going to stay small in the garden. They're going to be a little more compact and whatnot. So those are, I would say, one of our biggest customer favorite shrubs as well.
Yeah. So Sarah, I think we're missing maybe one thing here. You're talking about some pops of color. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's a really personal choice because you could pop so many different colors in. I would recommend, going with a fall or spring, summer, annual that you could change out. Then it kind of brightens up the garden in different ways. Long-lasting color. Coming into a garden center, like we have our front walkway set up with lots of things that are blooming seasonally. So, if you're walking through the courtyard and something catches your eye, it's going to catch your eye in the garden as well. So I think, some pops of annual color would be perfect with these kind of combinations. You got the easy maintenance here, and
there you go.
Throw it in there.
A complete picture.
Yeah.
Well, we love having Sarah tell us all about her favorites, and you have to come out to the Stark Street Portland Nursery or the Division and see what they have for fall for your garden, and that's going to be your favorites. Thanks so much, Sarah.
Thanks.